All right, what's up, St. Louis gentlemen, online learners, and those of you in person that want to just know what we're doing these days. Today is November 12th. It's a Thursday. It's a B schedule. Tomorrow's the 13th. It'll be a D schedule. And this is what we're doing in class. So it'll be a little preview for you and those of you that are meeting online. This is your schedule. So announcements, we got some birthdays. There's the quote of the week. We do a prayer. I take attendance. Today's agenda looks like this. We're going to do a do now, like a really quick mini lesson review of integers rule, the car buying activity, a brain break, the animal within activity, and then time to work on homework. So we actually have a ton of work to do to get through this day, and it'll be fun. So here's some important stuff. Those days have all gone by. Your two assignments are the Haikyuu homework and the freckle assignments. So there's two of them on there. Here's our do now. Remember how we reduce fractions? We're actually just taking a 1 out of those 12 and 18. We can do that by representing that with the 6/6. So go ahead and do these problems, and they're already in the weekly playlist. So those of you online, send those to me in an email with the 3 answers here. So our objective here, 20 minutes, probably not 20 minutes. We'll probably do a little bit quicker than that because we've been reviewing this for a couple months now. But think of the number line when we're adding and subtracting integers, and there are the rules. And then here's the multiplication rules, which you just got to memorize this chart. A positive times a positive equals a positive. A negative times a negative also equals a positive. A positive times a negative gets me a negative, and a negative times a positive also gets me a negative. So we do these practice problems. So let's just take a look at this. If you are an online learner, please answer all these questions. So there are 2 pages. It's a lot, but this is how we get better. This is what we're going to do in class. So let's just jump right to -5 times +5. Well, a negative times a positive is a negative. 5 times 5 is 25. So the answer is -25. Let's go to this one here, -3 plus -6. Well, the signs are the same, so the absolute value is going to get greater. That means the distance from 0. So I start at -3 on the number line, and I'm actually going 6 jumps to the left, and I get -9. So there's a practice page for that, and here's the next practice page. Please make sure you send these responses to me. Some of them look familiar from what we did on Tuesday and Monday. All right, so this is a car buying project. You're going to do this on your whiteboards in class, or if you are at home, please do this on a notebook paper and send me the picture. The answers are at the bottom, so check your work. I want you to get the right answer, but please don't just copy my answers down. Show some work, and we're going to use some real life mathematical work like unit rates, interest, and ownership to solve these questions. It's a fun one. So here's the directions. Mr. Klausner, a fictional character with a K, is looking to purchase a new car. He's been on different websites and all that good stuff. So please read this. You're going to do this kind of not really in teams, but maybe in partners if we can social distance in the classroom. And there's that. So here's option 1. You're going to solve how much is it going to be to get that car, which is a nice 73 Corvette. Woo! Stingray. All right, Zach Harris's Auto Shop selling a beautiful all black 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee. So you're gonna solve how much this one would cost. Same thing at the Audi dealership. Solve how much that one would cost. Solve for number 4. And then, oh, of course, the moped. So that one you are also gonna solve. Then we're gonna do a quick little brain break in class, work together and communicate. And then we're going to do a next activity, which is called the animal in me activity. So we're kind of breaking it up today in like a couple sessions, just to keep you guys moving. So what you need is you need a cardboard paper like this. Okay, so a tiny little box of cardboard. I like to use some of my old recyclables. So good way to do that instead of using an index card, but you can use an index card as well. And then you're going to draw the head or a front facing view of an animal that represents them, the students, so you. And if I were you, I'd just go to Google and say search and then how to draw a front facing and let's say fox like Ian did here from last year. And tracing is okay. Have them describe the strengths of that animal on the whiteboard or on the back if you're not in class, and have students share. And then we're going to make little totem poles around the room. So totem poles actually come from Native American the Northwest part of our nation. I know I've spent some time with the Duwamish tribe in Seattle, and they do have totems. So totems are a way to represent like ancestors, as well as that kind of connection to nature. And in Hawaiian, you guys know about Aumakua, so it is not too far different, but it is an important thing when we think about how what is an animal that represents us or represents our family or has a special connection. And I know my last name in Polish is owl, so it's Soa, and then that means owl in that language. So there's a special connection to my family to that animal. And you can choose any of read these questions, go through. Here are some examples of front facing. And then here, okay, this is crazy because I would never do this to you, but I just want to get you out. If you are looking like, I don't know what animal, here are like 150, 200 animals, and then what they stand for. So you could just look like a crab would be good luck, protection, and success. A dragonfly, flighty and carefree, strong imagination. So I know this is kind of a lot of words, but if you're looking for something, you can jump there. All right, and then we'll work on the homework, the Haikyuu, and there's the answer to the homework. So those of you on the back are like, what do we do? Remember, just read the directions, connect the dots, and that's what you should get. And then 5 minutes of cleaning up and dismissal. And that is all, okay? So I'm gonna close out of this, stop the share, come back to me. All right, guys, this is our class, so we won't be meeting online, those of you that are online, because I know it's tough and I just prefer the videos. And then email me if you have any questions. It's a lot today and tomorrow, but you know, you can do it, and it's all for your benefit. So don't just cruise by. Actually, try your very best on all the work, and send me a picture of your front-facing totem when you're done. And I hope to see you guys soon. And email me if you have any questions. Cheerio, mate.